Chicos pa ini guda e liska changawa. Segato dumuti kahasa depuni lis diawata. Patugo wata kiku ubakakili wata bunkidunko.
I understand completely.
Noyane vuta hayakma. Bumpa kam bakni jitanka ilishka changa. Kopatanti takmaki jisa chubala wawoni.
Jalaw mana, jalagon, ganda lumata unta justakun.
Stand down, Major. I wanted volunteers, not conscripts. Apologies. Jace Malcolm, Strategic Advisor to Alderaan for the Republic Army. There's a gap in House Organa's defenses. Their castle, their forces, everything is at risk. We can't hold the line without help. Hear me out.
A situation like that calls for fast action.
Been a long time since Satele and I used to mix it up. It'll be good to work with a Jedi again. Served here during the war. We had to stand and fight alone with the whole of the Empire bearing down on us. The imps caught us napping. And the cost of stopping them was high. We can't let the same thing happen to Organa.
What exactly needs to be done, Colonel?
We need to make Organa seem more cautious than they are to their enemies. With Buros Ulgo defeated, House Organa sees victory, and they're charging for it. They're advancing over territory without securing it. The worst is King's Pass, a massive valley they've left practically unguarded. Ulgo's splintering troops, Rist, even the Killiks are ready to push through. We need to keep that push from coming.
With a nimble strike, we can deflect the larger attack.
And if our defenses seem impenetrable, the enemy won't try anything. Let's finish the briefing in my command room. I've got details on enemy strengths, topo scans. Hold up.
Colonel, sir! Lieutenant Ross! We're under attack! Killiks! Get someone on that heavy, now! Killiks are all over us, sir! We need backup!
Copy, Ross. Backup is en route, over and out. Sounds like my people will have to brief you in the field as you go. Help Lieutenant Ross push those Killiks back. She'll get you started on the rest of our opposition in King's Pass. Understood?
Lieutenant Ross won't have to wait long.
The future of House Organa, all of Alderaan, is on your shoulders. Move fast.
I've come to help. Colonel Malcolm sent me. Are you Lieutenant Ross?
That's affirmative. Ignore the getup. Colonel doesn't want us standing out. Hope you've got an appetite for Killiks, because that's what's on the menu. Probably 10 of them for every one of us. People here have plans to push the bugs back, but I need every gun we've got just to keep from being overrun. Think you can make those plans happen?
Just keep the Killiks back, and we'll make sure they learn to stay away.
Works for me. My people will tell you what they have in mind. Good luck.
General Lina Organa at your service. My colleague General Kashim said a field agent was in the area. I'm glad you've stopped by. House Organa needs someone with your esteemed combat experience, Master Jedi.
Anything for a loyal servant of the Republic.
That's good to hear, Master. My men could use a good display of power. Organa's soft after generations of pacifism, and now Thule and Ulgo are too far ahead. Spying didn't work. Thule destroyed every probe sent their way, but our engineers have had a breakthrough. They found a way to convert our old observatory to intercept enemy communications. Unfortunately, Killiks have now overrun the site. Insects or not, we need that conversion equipment deployed. The observatory is our best shot at pulling ahead of the competition.
Your observatory will be functioning in no time.
Thank you. Fight your way through those Killik hordes and set up this equipment. When you're done, we'll hear everything our enemies say.
I deployed the conversion equipment. The observatory's all yours.
I can't thank you enough. You've given House Organa the chance to gain a footing in this war.
I sense that you will do well.
Our fight's just beginning. You've helped us immensely. House Organa won't be the easy target we once were.
Regerastu graciad elus mulu bogdu. Ya responda. Ta arvelu mesu. Tuhu tekata kujum. Couverunu l'horizon gal ruvel azan ujedet utumuta.
How did these deaths occur?
Uju nunsab tutub, guzu aga, nuesca numska bala. Quando vous êtes nevzepsi, un quetzo luzutu otsulu metao. Zakazag urgelu qual kunkas urtumu nula uma.
Aren't Killiks too dangerous to try and capture alive?
Muguta bala sotsu guatkuvu guerra. Rugel afna mul konfu eses quenu unsu sposu.
You sent your assistants out into Killik territory and they were slaughtered. Doesn't that bother you at all?
Jonu luganda la mudu odada justakun. Warabold statud dun unmod tatolle ranzatuega. Lu ujipulu tunku muhaba ukunet mejeb bala. Mufum lusufursak after aktar mundak bale konseg. La zatu mun zu lujem pretenden un tumakwen. Ulkul da mete juder fel pusuna jormulu o kaleg.
Oh, thank you, I'm saved. I'm Sergeant Dolan Organa. Stay. We have a situation here. I'm gathering weapons for our fight against the Killiks. Whatever I find won't hold them off long, though. Not with so many of those bugs.
Giving up now only hastens your defeat.
I know, but we won't last much longer. The river's the only thing stopping the Killiks. Once they tunnel under that, they'll overrun everything, including this outpost. We need to thin out the Killik herd. They're a hive mind. Do enough damage to the whole, and they'll turn back.
I won't let this infestation harm your people.
Maybe there's hope for us after all. If you can stop the Killiks, Organa might stand a chance.
The Killiks are running for their hives.
Thank you. I never thought I'd see the day. We still have a long battle before us, but there's hope now.
May the Force be with you.
I appreciate that. We'll do our best. Someday Organa will rule all of Alderaan. I won't give up on that dream.
Nicho Flingola. Faguta Giotto Endia. Nira disas limo crispa dodanki conque culpa.
What's the name of your contact inside House Olgo?
Wama otto jakoga hutapawa to bampaula. Wasta micha kolkuka tu maji. Ta ushagwa upa. Muguto neompi bedwala ni bobo chopo uma.
All you seem to care about is what happened to those spikes.
Wavmula to bota tuane wangi wabda yaktuka loka. Mukili makolunki ni at bompa bushuda. Te bisa kakuka pemewata.
I found the spikes. Your man in Olgo is safe.
Tuana uba kili wata ponkidanko padoga lola. Tuto omishka kaba no tesma wetia?
What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone could escape from the Minders. Wait, you're armed. You're not a Killik prisoner at all.
The Killiks have prisoners?
Well, that's what I've been telling people, but no one listens. A year ago, these things swarmed all over and we presumed all captives were dead. But I found they've still got human prisoners.
I can put an end to that right now.
We'll do it together. You get them free, I'll get them home. You take out the Killik guards at the estate and send the prisoners running to me. I'll mask their smell and get them to the Republic outpost. Captain Quarn takes care of former prisoners there. Make sure they all make it to him. Good luck.
Surprising turn of events here. It's good to make your acquaintance. Our mutual friend Els says you found and freed the prisoners who've been coming in today. Of course, he smeared them in Thranta dung and dragged them through a river to throw Killiks off the scent, but that's Els for you.
How are the prisoners?
Not good. The Killiks made them ingest a mind-affecting ooze of some kind. It'll take time to wean them off it. But their families wanted you to have a little something. I said I'd pass it on to you, or you'd have been mobbed by grateful people. You did all right out there.
Hey, I'm hearing good news for a change. Thanks to you, the Killiks are finally backing down. Not everything is smiles and sunshine, though. An Olgo raiding party just hit one of our outposts further up the valley. Hard. With old Boris down for the count, his people must be looking to push through us and hit Castle Organa for some payback.
I'm surprised House Olgo is still fighting without their leader.
It's almost worse now. Without anyone in charge, they're doing whatever nasty things they want. Our only shot is for you to stop them. Our contact in the camp that got hit, Jaren Organa, says the raiders have taken cover in a cave not far from their position. Head up there and show Olgo's raiders what we're made of. And see if you can grab any of their med packs. Jaren's people could sure use them.
Once the Olgo troops are dealt with, I'll take any med packs I find at Jaren Organa's camp.
You're a pro. Take care out there.
Our hero in the flesh. Welcome. I am Jaren Organa, 7th cousin of our honored Duke. It's an honor to meet you, and the medical supplies you bring are much appreciated.
I was under the impression that House Organa's nobles didn't think this area was important.
Most don't. But I haven't forgotten how Colonel Malcolm defended our world from the Empire. I will stand by him no matter what. Many of the others in the camp would be honored to show their regards. Very fine people, very up on current events. SIS. Yes, we must double our efforts to rebuild our defenses and ensure that no threats to House Organa go unchecked. I won't delay you further.
Be sure you take a moment to have those wounds looked at.
My injuries are trivial next to the others. I'll be fine, thank you. Good luck to you.
Perfect timing. I was beginning to lose hope. Republic SIS, working undercover for Olgo. Name's Cayman Proy. I'm risking my life to contact you, so listen closely. Don't attract any attention.
Why are you breaking your cover?
There's an emergency. I can't wait around for a strike team to arrive. Olgo's completed the development of a new precision weapon, the U-20 Kingstrike. With these cannons, his dreadnoughts can hit a target from space with perfect accuracy. I've seen the test results. The first Kingstrike's being dismantled now for transport off Alderaan. It must not reach Olgo's fleet.
Demolish the weapon before it claims Republic lives.
There may be another solution. If we're careful, you could destroy the weapon and walk away with enough information for the Republic to duplicate the tech. To do this, you must storm Olgo's base, find the Kingstrike pieces, and strip them of their components.
The weapon's mechanisms will be in your hands shortly.
Excellent. The sooner we rebuild the Kingstrike, the sooner the war for Alderaan turns in our favor.
Here, I got the Kingstrike pieces.
I'll see that the Republic receives these immediately. Ulgo almost achieved a major victory today. Thanks to you, his loss is our gain.
Only doing what was right.
Modesty's rare on Alderaan. I appreciate it. This operation must remain confidential, but your services won't be forgotten. Good work.
Rel Canner, Holo editor for the Nova. Good to meet you. You've made a name for yourself around here. We've got an ugly security situation. Some of our senior staff investigated a structure.
Let me, Fi. Ulgo's hiding something, and whatever it is, they think it's worth killing reporters.
What exactly is the story you were chasing?
There's an outlying building in Ulgo-occupied territory. Something's going on there.
When we got close, Ulgo's soldiers fired on us, even after we called out that we were press.
We think Boris Ulgo, besides being a tyrant and a usurper, has ordered war crimes perpetrated on prisoners in that building.
You need an escort? Done.
Outstanding. Now we just need a volunteer to go back to the area. But before you speak, I should disclose we still don't have the body armor we ordered.
I'll do it. It's better to risk losing me than anyone important to the team.
Where do we go?
The house is on a ridge not far from Ulgo headquarters. Get holo evidence of what went on there, and get out before the main army's alerted. Then, drop him off at a safe rendezvous point where we can pick him up. He knows the place.
Welcome back. Ulgo's name is becoming sludge as we speak.
We're getting calls from all over Republic space. Usually when this happens, Organa recruitment goes up. Donations, too. Not bad for one well-placed junior reporter and his security professional.
We just exposed a torture program and a mass grave site. I wouldn't sound so upbeat.
Yes, of course. I didn't mean to come off that way, but exposure like this helps the Republic and Organas immensely. You did well out there. You gave us one of the biggest gifts a newsman can receive. You got our junior reporter back from a war zone alive. Thank you.
A Jedi. Good. Good. Someone I can trust to keep quiet. I can, right? Agent Chirac, SIS. No, act normal. I'm after House Thule, those Imperial toadies. They have a new weapon I'd like to see gone. Thule ordered their vassal, House Baliss, to develop a special nerve gas. Can knock out a whole palace of people in minutes. Silently.
With a few canisters of that gas, House Thule could conquer the Republic-friendly houses in a few weeks.
Keep your voice down. Yes, exactly. We need to turn their advantage into ours. Thule's field testing the nerve gas today, and House Baliss is doing military exercises. This is a chance to turn them against each other. If someone, say you, got hold of Thule's gas grenades and used them against Baliss soldiers, both houses will start hurling accusations, allowing us to hit their gas stockpiles.
I'm obviously not associated with either House Thule or House Baliss. They'll realize this is a setup.
True, they'll catch on, eventually. But all we need is a few days of infighting. Find the Thule soldiers using the gas grenades, take the grenades and stage an attack on Baliss forces. Look, they're stationed here and here. When you're done, report into my partner at the Republic outpost, discreetly. We need to move against those gas stockpiles fast.
Kini atambuta boshuda. Rundi kava kyoto banda baka mureshanita. Kulirado kanki kong chaskrunki.
Your accomplishments continue to astound. It seems there's nothing you can't do. The enemies of House Organa are beginning to fear that we aren't the easy pickings they'd presumed. Now, we need to drive that idea home.
How do we make sure your enemies back off for good?
A Republic soldier, Captain Vicar, is stationed in the House Traders Circle, an old marketplace within King's Pass. Vicar reports our enemies are engaged in secretive dealings in the area. If you can interrupt their most hidden activities, House Organa will seem unbeatable.
Let Captain Vicar know that help is on the way.
Best of luck.
There you are. Let's talk fast. Time's short and there are eyes everywhere. A lot of talk about your work. Opposition is thinking of pulling their troops out of King's Pass, thinking maybe we're too well dug in to beat. Got people with intel on enemy ops. You get with them and shut those ops down. The enemy will think we're far bigger than we are. Back off for good.
I'll put a stop to our enemies' plans.
Watch your back.
Ah, you must be the one the Republic sent. About time you got here. I'm glad to see they sent a Jedi. Obviously, they're starting to realize how important I am. I'm surprised no one responded to my request in person, though. It's almost like the Republic commanders are ignoring me.
I'm afraid you have the wrong person.
Well, that's just great. Once again, the Republic is too busy to listen to lowly Lieutenant Weesnod of House Organa. But if I get that holocron back, you'll be looking at Captain Weesnod. Then people will give me the respect I deserve.
If you're only doing your job to get promoted, that could be why nobody respects you.
They're just jealous. My family is a wealthy supporter of House Organa, so I didn't have to enlist as some lowly private. But I can see the Republic doesn't care about any of that. Obviously no one else is coming. You're the only one who can help me. Agents from House Thule recently recovered an ancient Jedi holocron. They've arranged a meeting with some Sith to hand the holocron over.
What makes this holocron so special?
It contains historical records of atrocities House Thule committed. If that info becomes public, it will weaken their support with the other houses. Here's the location for the meeting. Once you get the holocron, take it to Master Dulso of the Jedi. I'll let him know you're coming.
Master Dulso, here's the holocron from House Thule's agents.
Ja koga huta pawada bambaula. Ne umpi bedwana ni bobo chopauma.
Adravimos brandimus prostis cad adveretag. Acrodonomales, smogas total gis bavo apiatai.
What aid does the Republic require, exactly?
Astar siak tiak bijo casco, gratai aptikte, irprit virtini savasia sa vebe caegis. Vataranai angomis acananoam, alas protas era. Gratai aptikte, irprit virtini savasia sa vebe caegis. Acrodonomales, smogas total gis bavo apiatai.
I'll do all that I can.
Adravimos brandimus prostis cad adveretag. Vataranai angomis acananoam, alas protas era. Acrodonomales, smogas total gis bavo apiatai.
Just tell me where to go.
Adravimos brandimus prostis cad adveretag. Smalsio popudus mana ira padare mana nan kali. Adravimos brandimus prostis cad adveretag. Vataranai angomis acananoam, alas protas era. Smalsio popudus mana ira padare mana nan kali.
It was the least I could do.
Gratai aptikte, irprit virtini savasia sa vebe caegis. Acrodonomales, smogas total gis bavo apiatai.
Ni at ambumpa poshuda mokili moklanki. Chobad I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Tauz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji.
Why would Elric betray his own house?
Mokili moklanki. Nik mi chawa welmo. Patoga wata kiko uba kili wata buki donko. Buka kambak nijit. Tonka yiliska chanaga.
Elric wouldn't get the chance with me.
Piti do tenya go kaka jujo. Da biska ku paliya. Chaskruni do pat kurira. Do kanki kung. Chonki faguta. Jiho poda ji oto vokise.
Elric's gone this far. Why surrender now?
Se gota do muti ki hasa da puño. Liz di woto. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto.
Elric Organa, we know you're working with House SWTOR.
What? You know, do you? You're crazy. Get out of here. Get out of here or I'm gonna talk to the Duke and have you arrested for slander.
I'm sure there's some way we can reach a compromise.
It's too late. It seemed easy, and I went too far. Guards, I need you!
Elric Organa is dead. He tried to fight his way out.
Che chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
You've done it. The bad guys are tripping over each other to get out of King's Pass ASAP. Nobody's gonna make a play here for a long time. You should get back to the spaceport and give Major Brahm the good news.
Tugalu Rosalanta, Goloslu, Quelago Ukakaroscoran, Kukekono Latama, Randa Muntakal Bakadump.
Ah, I see our heroes are back from the field. We've got a lot to thank you for.
Why don't you thank me with dinner sometime?
If I were 15 years younger and there wasn't a war on, you'd have a deal. You kept my people alive out there. That's not something I'll forget. But you've done a lot more. House Organa has a real shot at winning this war now. Alderaan's been through so much. They deserve some peaceful times.
It's an honor to have played my part.
I have a feeling this isn't the last time you'll be a part of big things.
Seems to Azu.